I'm going to do them pretty quick, so this isn't a long video. And I'm going to show you how to do something like this. But I like, you could either sketch it out with a pencil, or I like to do it with a brush. Just a filbert brush. And because it comes out looking a little more, it's easier, trust me, with the brush than with a pencil. Let's do mostly a face, just like the face and maybe the upper chest on this first one. And then I'll do a full body horse on the second video, or second. So I usually start with the head like this. And then, you know, they got a big nostril here. And we'll bring the neck down long on this one. And we'll start, I'm going to put the hair in first here. Just not too long on this one. Just like that. This is the style I do for my abstract horses. There's a lot of different ways I do it, but there we go. Put the eye in here. There. Doesn't that look cool so far? We make this look like the front of the horse and we can put his back hind area back here like that. And then we can kick his leg up here. We'll go high so it stays in the painting here. We'll kick up his leg right here. And then this other one, I'll go down. And it's an abstract painting. It's going to run we'll run a couple legs back here like this. They don't have to be perfect. It's that horse. So now once I get that done, I usually let the black dry before I paint the inside. So let's do a background color. I'll just do we'll do purple. Any color back there. We'll do I'll do different colors. I'll do a light blue in here. I just started doing these horses, I'm thinking of like 3 weeks ago. And I couldn't even, I was having a hard time sketching them with a pencil. And then I decided to try with a brush. And then I got a better result using a brush, sketching it out. So that's kind of like why I'm showing this style. Alright, so there's my background color. I'll probably put some white back there in a little bit. Some pretty good colors. So, you know what I found a good result is I'll use a light like an undertone in here on the horse. So I'm just going to put some light green inside here real quick. And I'm actually going to make the horse yellow ochre and burnt sienna. But this green color will really make the yellow ochre look cool. Has green undertone on the horse. It's pretty much watered down here just to get some green paint in there. Alright, so that's the undertone. Dry for a second. Now I got to get some yellow ochre. And burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is kind of like an orange. So mixing with the yellow ochre, it's going to get like an orangey color inside the horse. Alright, so I'm going to get my smaller filbert brush now so I can not cover too much of the black lines. I usually have to go over the black lines again at the very end. But this is yellow ochre and burnt sienna mixed. And that green tone should kind of come through a little bit. It gives it a translucent look. Looks pretty cool so far. I like doing it. You can do, there's a lot of different style horses. I've been doing this style horse for a while now. I kind of want to start doing, you know, those big horses, the Clydesdale. Is that what they're called? Clydesdale? I want to try some of them. And there's some painted horses that have like spots. I mean, it's endless. Alright, that kind of looks cool. I'll just go ahead and put the highlights on now to get it, because I want to do a full body horse now with all the legs. I just put a few highlights in here and then I call it good. But if you do like a pink horse, I usually put a spiral in here too. It makes it look more abstract. That looks cool. Quick horse for you. There we go. Not the best color, but you could see the green coming through the orange. And I usually darken the lines up again, but I'm going to move on to the next horse now, since there's a few watching. Rosie, thank you. The God of Channel, how's it going? Barbara. Purple giraffe the other day. You want me to do a purple giraffe? I did a giraffe, but it didn't come out too good, so then I turned it into a horse. Gorilla Sigma. Let's try another one. That was just a quick demonstration there. I want to do carousel, Barbara. I want to do it on, a bigger sheet. Because I'm going to turn it, I think I'm going to need a lot of room for a carousel. One of the horses in a carousel right now. So I'm kind of picturing the horse here. We're going to have this horse looking right at us. I want the back leg's going to be kicking out up high. And then this leg here is going to come down straight. I thought I made it high enough. I ran out of room again. I'm having problems centering these horses. So we're going to put like a saddle on them here. There'll be a pole. I remember a pole on these horses. You would sit and hang on to the pole. That's what I think. Yeah, something like that. This is a carousel horse. One of them I'll be doing probably in a circle, right? That looks pretty cool so far. I think I'm going to have fun painting this one. I'm going to paint it all colors. Look at that. Man, I couldn't even sketch a horse 3 weeks ago. Now I'm getting pretty comfortable with them. Wow. Amazing. That blows my mind. I think I'm just going to make this horse brown first, and then I'll add more colors to it. So I need some burnt, I built a tube of burnt umber. But I haven't been doing too many landscapes lately. So I usually burn through my burnt umber pretty quick on the landscapes. So the horse is going to be burnt umber and yellow ochre. Good chestnut brown here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. really like this horse. Brings back memories. This is the one I always wanted to get on because it was the tallest horse. And if you didn't hurry up and get on after you buy your ticket, you'd have to go on one of those chairs, you know. They had little seats you could sit in, which were no fun. Like where the parents would sit. Here, let me fix some of the black now because we lost his belly here. There we go. I can't remember if those horses used to have numbers on them or not. I know they were pretty ornate. They these are pretty fun to paint. Pretty fun. All right, we're going to give this one some color. We're going to give it some leg warmers. Am I missing? I'm missing the back leg. Let me sketch it in real quick. Yeah, I grew up in Chicago. They had a place called Enchanted Forest. I'm pretty sure they had a carousel there. Enchanted Forest. Hey, Will. How's it going? George, thank you. Looks cool. Yeah, I like it too. Reminds me of my childhood. Darken the eyes. Do 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 do. Well, guess what? Even though the truck comes on Thursdays now, they got me going in at uh, 3 in the tomorrow. So I got to go to bed early tonight. I'm not happy about that because I just had to work this morning. And now I got to go back at 3 in the morning. And then me and Lisa, we're doing a live tomorrow. What's I'll put the name of this horse on the seat. Anybody got a name for this horse? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, nobody. So we're gonna go with since I live in, I think I'm gonna put Seattle Slew up here. Remember Seattle Slew? It's a racehorse. I think it won the Triple Crown. Seattle. Seattle Slew. There we go. I think that's how they spelled it. Do you remember Seattle Slew, anybody? Huh. Well, nobody's watching. Let's see. Where's my phone? I'm looking up here. I spelled the, yeah, Seattle Slew horse. I was right. I spelled it right. Well, I gotta finish it now because this might be sells here in Seattle. Maybe I'm gonna go with the greenish background. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Ba da ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it, guys. Because I'm gonna have to get ready for bed. This was fun. I like the way it came out. try white. All right, guys, I'm going to eat and get ready for bed to go to work tomorrow. And Lisa will be live tomorrow if you want to hear us play. I think around 2:30. Thanks for all the likes, everyone.